Hi, Sagittarius. This is your reading for the time period of August 18th to August 31st, 2019. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome and thank you for subscribing to Imani's Light Work, okay? So I hope that the summer has been treating you okay. I know a lot of people are getting ready for school and work and, just a new year period in terms of entering into the fall, okay? So let's see what energies are coming through for you for this last half of August, Sag. Okay, let's see here. Hmm. All right, Sagittarius. The Three of Wands energy is underneath, but Aries are knowing when I said that. So if you're whatever Aries element you're dealing with, it could be Aries male or female energies there, but you may be tired of them. But needs. So when I said tired of the Aries elements, something may be going on with their needs. They may have needs. They may send you on errands all the time, but taking you away from a partnership. So when I said sending you on errands all the time, they for some reason that may be taking you away. Their needs are taking you away from a partner that you have, or their needs are taking you away from your job. Their needs are taking you away from your children if you have kids. It just depends on what's going on, but I need the money. So for some reason their needs their needs imply that you this could be the needing money could be a business deal that you, however you want to look at errands and assignments and things that they send you on, but don't really want to do them. So you may not really want to do them, but you're saying that you need the money. So that person or those Aries elements with the S, or that Aries element, they may send you on errands and assignments and things of that nature, but that's how I get paid. So when I ran through that, that's how you get paid with that kind of energy there. So it just depends on how you want to look at that, with the errands and things of that nature. So this is like, if you don't run errands for them, or if you don't go or take the assignments that they're trying to give you, I won't get paid. Then you won't get paid if you don't follow through with their needs and their assignments and things that they're trying to send you out on. But looking for a new business partner also. So when I said that with the Aries elements or element, you may be looking for a new business partner. It could be fire sign energy, it could be a Leo, any other fire sign energy that is not Aries. You could be looking at a Leo, but they're distant. So if you're looking at a Leo for business, they something is really distant about the Leo like element for some reason, but they're connected to another Sag. So when I said that, a Leo that you're tied to may be connected to another Sag, or they are connected to a Leo, or not a Leo. Yes, they're a Leo connected to another Sag, or they're a Leo that is more than one Aries element. They're just a Leo that is tied to more than one Aries element there, but want to work with all of them. So when I ran through that, there's multiple Leo elements, multiple Sag elements, but only one. So when I say multiple Sag elements, it's only one, but you have multiple Aries elements that hide money. Multiple Aries elements with an S, they hide money, and that could be where the annoyance and the errands and things that errands and needing to do errands for them and things of that nature, or assignments, is coming from. So you could look at that as family members. You could look at that as annoying business partners. You could literally look at them as annoying business partners. They're annoying because they may hide money, or they give you a lot of responsibility that you may follow through 100% with their what you may follow through 100% with the needs that they have with you, but money is tied into that. Or but someone sees that you could do more also, so they see that you could do more. That could be the reason into why they hide money, or that could be the reason also into why they keep you nearby. It just depends. Keep you nearby for business, or they keep you, but I sleep with when I said that. So when I say keep you nearby for business, there's a I sleep with. You sleep with one of those elements, or you sleep, you're sleeping with a business partner, or one of those elements you're sleeping with. It just depends on what's going on there. So it could be love partners that need money. It's love those energy. Some of those energies are love partners that need money, and that could also be with it. But something about love partners needing money. Something about a love partner needing money. It may be deteriorating the relationship that you have with your business partners, but they are also a business partner. So your love partner is also your love partners, or you're turning into that. So there's a love partner that you have, either it's a business partners, or a business partner that you have that you're falling in love with, or I get Aries when I said that, so that you're falling in love with, or something is going on where they are a business partner that you have a sexual, something is sexual with you, with one of those elements there. And but something's going on with them, but they have you tied down. They have you tied down with assignments and errands and things of that nature. But this is really interesting. This is like you have a business partner turning into love. You have a business partner, but it's turning from business into love and sex. So money is tied into that as well, but that's what's causing problems. So money is tied into that, and that could be what's causing problems. It just depends on what's going on. If it's not anything like that, you just have fire sign energies as business partners, but they hide money or they conceal what they're really doing also. So some of them hide money, and they also conceal what they're really doing. So you can look at that as business. You can look at that as business partners. You could be that person that is not revealing what you're really doing with money. You could be that person that's not revealing what you're really doing with money, or the Aries is doing that. The Leo is doing that. You want to work with the Leo. You know that the Leo, you know that an external, you know that another Leo-like element is tied to a Sag that you want to work with. But the Sagittarian energy also tied to Aries. The Sagittarian energy is also tied to the Aries element, like three-way business partnerships and love partnerships that are interconnected there. But it's interconnected because of errands, assignments, people hiding money, partnerships, business partnerships turning into love and sex. It just depends on money. Money is still intertwined and within that somewhere. Okay. Jeez. Your starting point has the Six of Pentacles energy for your start, but need to give back too. So the Six of Pentacles, either you need to give back money. A Six of Pentacles energy. Either you need to. I get a Cancer. So the Six of Pentacles energy is Cancer. So you may need to give back money to a Earth sign. You may need to give back money to a Cancer. A Sagittarius energy told you so. So an external Sagittarian energy that you do business with, or but don't like them also. So an external Sagittarian energy that you do business with, you may not like them for some reason, or an external Sagittarian energy is tied to a Cancer, but they need money. So that Cancer that an external Sagittarian energy is tied to, that element needs money, but finds Aries to be annoying. So a Cancer that you need to give money back to finds an Aries that they're tied to. They find an Aries that they're tied to be annoying, but she keeps asking. So an Aries female keeps asking a Cancerian energy something, but that's what's annoying. That's what's annoying. An external Sagittarian energy, or you are that Sagittarian energy that is annoyed. That is Cancer's needs. Yeah, you may be annoyed by a Cancer's needs, but it's Six of Pentacles energy. So you do need to give back to the Cancer because of the Aries. You need to give back to the Cancer because of the Aries element. Does a Cancer want you to give something back to an Aries, but she doesn't deserve? So when I said Cancer wanting you to give back something to the Aries element, she doesn't deserve. As an Aries female, the Aries female does not deserve something, but something's going on with cheating also. So something's going on with an Aries female cheating, or Aries, however you want, as Pentacles energy. So cheating out of a business deal, they feel that way. So the cheating out of a business deal, the Aries element may feel that way. Does a Cancer feel that way with you? A Cancerian energy may feel that way with you. That's why they were coming off of the Six of Pentacles energy there. But an external Sagittarian energy is trying to bribe you. An external Sagittarian energy is trying to bribe you to give the Cancer back their money, but I borrowed that money. So an external Sagittarian energy is trying to bribe you to give a Cancerian energy that you're tied to back their money, but you borrowed that money, or that is money that you borrow from a Cancer, but they keep complaining. So the Cancerian energy keeps complaining, but their complaining is going into the Aries. Their complaining is going to the Aries element, or they are complaining to the Aries element, whether they're male or female Aries elements, both of them, both Aries, male and female, a Cancerian energy is complaining to. But how to stop this? So the Six of Pentacles energy, after I ran through all of that, is how to stop this, how to stop this kind of issue. But I get Earth signs also. So How to stop some type of this is Six of Pentacles energy. Either you want to stop. Cancer said either you want to stop being charitable to earth sign energies. You may want to stop being charitable to them for some reason, or that could be what an external Sagittarian energy does. They do that with a Cancer. So an external Sagittarian energy does that with a Cancer. Something's going on with they have a lack of charity feeling with the Cancer. Or they feel like the Cancer could do work on their own, or something may be lazy about a Cancer. But you yourself or an external Sag, they want either you or an external Sagittarian energies. They don't want you or them don't want to give back to earth sign, don't want to be charitable with the earth sign energy anymore. But that's what a Cancer said. So that could be something that was relayed to you that a Cancer knows, or the Cancer is telling you that Aries, the Cancer and Aries may have been having that conversation about the earth sign energies, about how to stop this. So the Cancer and Aries are talking about you being charitable with the earth signs, and there's a need to stop that relaying and conversation criticism. That there's a need to stop that criticism. So the Aries and the Cancer elements, they talk to each other. They talk to each other, but they're talking. They're complaining about one of the earth sign energies. They're Capricorn, whatever, Taurus, Virgo elements. They're talking, or they're conversing about how to get rid of the earth sign energy, so you would stop giving to them. So how to get rid of the earth sign energies, so that you won't have to give to them anymore. So either it's an external Sagittarian energy that told you that. So it's an external Sagittarian energy that told you that, or a Cancer told you that or you and a Cancer and an Aries had that conversation about the earth sign. I don't want to give them any more money. So you had that conversation with the Cancer and the Aries elements with an S, that you don't want to give the earth sign energy money, or you don't want to give a Cancerian energy their money back. And Aries elements are complaining about that, but give them back their money. So the Aries complaining about you not giving back a Cancerian energies their money. The Aries trying to tell you give the Cancer back their money. They may be trying to tell you, they may be trying to keep giving to the earth sign. They may be trying to tell you to keep giving to the earth sign. Is an external Sagittarian energy, stop giving to earth sign. External Sag, they're trying to stop giving to an earth sign energy. Like you're giving, however you want to look at giving. It could be like money, giving somebody money, giving somebody time. But that's what I observe. Giving somebody money, giving somebody time. That could be what you observe that you do with that's what Aries elements and other fire sign energies, that's how they observe the relationship that you have to an Aries. That's how an Aries observes your relationship that you have to a Cancer. That's how Cancer and Aries elements and external fire signs observe the relationship that you have with the earth sign energies. But I want to stop giving to. So when I ran through that they observe that you do that to the earth sign energies, you want to stop giving to. Whatever the situation, either you do or you do not. It just depends. But bribe to. So when I said do or do not, you were bribed to do that. Someone asks you, give them money, give them food, give them time, go pick them up, go do this, that, and the third with them. So they won't do something. Go do this, that, and the third with them, so they won't do something. So they won't whatever. So they won't do something. Either it could be like a distraction. Like you may want, like somebody may want you to distract the earth sign, but it's not working. So someone may want you to distract the earth signs, but for some reason it's not working. Or you could be hooking up Cancers and Aries elements or whatever. You could be hooking up other people to distract the earth sign, but they don't want to do that. So you're trying to hook up other people to distract the earth sign energies, but they may not want to do that. But how much money should I give them to do that? So how much money should I give those other elements external from the earth signs? How much money should I get Capricorn? How much money should I give them to distract a Capricorn, to distract a Taurus? Or they feel distracted by you, so they may deem you to be a distraction. Like a Taurus may deem you to be a distraction, or you're aware that external Sagittarian energy hooks up people to distract a Capricorn energy. But I do that also. So if it's not an external Sag, you hook up people to distract a Capricorn and a Taurus like element there. A Virgo may be annoyed by that. So a Virgo may actually be annoyed by that hooking up that they realize that you're doing. So either you're doing it to a Virgo, the Taurus sees you as a distraction, or something's going on where either it's you or an external Sag that does that to a Capricorn energy, but it's annoying them. So all that is annoying the Capricorn energy there with the Six of Pentacles energy. But Cancer thinks you should leave someone alone. So the Cancer thinks you should leave someone alone, but still tied to Aries element. So the Cancer thinks you should leave the earth sign energies alone because you're still tied to an Aries element. or you're still involved with them. You run errands for them, they keep you tied down. It just depends on how you want to look at that with the Six of Pentacles energy being in the starting point. That was a lot of energy. What you're waiting on is the Seven of Swords. It could be air sign elements, but they don't want to do something. So the Seven of Swords is that air sign elements don't want to do something. Either the hooking up people distract Capricorn. The hooking up people is you trying to I almost said describe. You may be describing something to someone, or you're describing an Aquarian. You're describing a person to an Aquarian. You're describing an object or a thing, or a Six of Pentacles energy. You're talking about, you're describing how lost. You're trying to give an Aquarian energy. You're trying to give the Aquarian energy, what do you call it? A rundown of how much money you lost for some reason, but how did you lose? So the Aquarian energy is asking you, how did you lose? Are you asking the Aquarian energy, how did you lose? But it's not their money. So the Aquarian, and you're talking about the Aquarian energy, that they're telling you, I get some of the bets also. So the Aquarian is trying to tell you that they lost money that you gave to them, but it was supposed to go to someone else. So money that you gave to an Aquarian energy, it was supposed to go to someone else. It was supposed to go to a Capricorn, a Taurus, a Virgo, but they're aware. So when I said that, those energies are aware of secretive plan. Those energies are aware of a secretive plan, but it has something to do with money and hooking up Aquarian energy to distract. Hooking up an Aquarian energy or energies to distract the earth sign elements there, but they know that. So they know that the Aquarian energy or energies was hooked up to do that there, but they want money. So the Aquarian energy may want money, but someone's going on here with describing something. I get the out, like how a person looks. You're trying to describe, like, this is like the Six of Pentacles with the Seven in Aquarian asking. The Six of Pentacles for money, the Six of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords is you're having conversations with an air sign. It doesn't have to be an Aquarian. What the Aquarian energy was coming through heavily there, but you're talking with them on the description of a person, or something going on with money and money loss or where money went. But I feel more drawn to like a description of a person, like how tall is someone? What does somebody look like? Whatever it is, but want them to go watch someone. So you may want them to go watch someone. So I see what's going on here. This could be a situation. This is interesting. This could be a situation here where the Six of Pentacles is paying someone to do something. The Six of Pentacles is paying an air sign element, paying the Aquarian and watch somebody, paying the air sign element to watch someone. But they need to know. They need to know what someone's wearing. They need to know what somebody's hair looks like or what they're wearing in their hair. They need to know what color clothes and shirt and pants they're wearing. But it's strange. So when I ran through those examples, it's strange. Someone could be doing, I had a boss. Someone could be doing this to you. Like you may be finding out that, but it's because of the earth sign when I said that. So something interesting. Okay. Some type of, either you, I'm gonna run through this one more time before I go any further with my brain. This is like, oh my god, this is like you're trying to hook up an Aquarian, distract Capricorn. You're trying to hook up an Aquarian to distract a Capricorn, but the Aquarian energy may not know. The Aquarian may not have seen someone in the morning or the evening or the night, whatever. So you're trying to. Somebody has bad eyes also. So somebody may have bad eyes, or they need to wear glasses, or they need contacts or prescription, and it could be the air sign element there. That could be why you're giving someone a description of someone. But the reason for that is to go look to see when they're coming in the house. Go look to see when they're coming in the house. Go look to see if they enter the workplace. But I'm scared also. So when I said that you're scared, for some reason, either you're scared because somebody knows that you're doing that, or either you're scared because that's why I said them realizing something, becoming aware of something. Capricorn is the Capricorn energy is becoming aware of that there. And Taurus annoyed, so the Taurus may be annoyed by that. The Virgo may not give a damn what's happening to the Capricorn, and the Taurus being really annoyed for some reason. But I keep getting description. The Taurus being really annoyed for some reason because of a description. So either you're doing this to a Taurus, or you're doing this to a Capricorn, and you're doing this to a Capricorn with an Aquarian energy, and the Capricorn is annoying, or something is going on here where the Taurus is aware that you're the Taurus hooking up Aquarian. The Taurus is just aware that you hooked up an Aquarian energy to do that to a Capricorn, but you're trying to give someone a breakdown of what somebody looks like all the time, or at a particular time during the day, but watch to see where they're going. You just want to watch to see where someone's going in your workplace. Someone could be doing that, but when I said someone could be doing this to you also, I get a supervisor. Supervisor could also be doing this to you as well, but saw you doing something interesting. So but the reason for that, or they just know something interesting about you, the reason for that is because of the earth sign, is because of the earth sign, hence the reason for why the Cancer and the Aries and the Leo elements, that could be why they told you to leave the earth sign energy. That could be why they're trying to tell you to leave the earth sign energies alone, but you're not scared of. You're not leaving them alone for some reason because you're starting to become scared of them. But I hooked up. You're becoming scared of them because something's going on with you where you're trying to hook up people to watch them, and or giving people hooking up people, the people that you're hooking up to watch them. You're giving them descriptions of what color pants and shirt and what they have in their hair, or is their hair down or up. But I'm doing that. So when I ran through that could be what you're doing there. And that's why the Seven of Swords energy is in a waiting position, waiting to hear back from someone. So Seven of Swords, that you're waiting to hear back from someone. I keep getting I'm scared. So this could be, if it's not anything with you hooking up someone and hooking up somebody's friends, hooking up somebody's friends to distract them, paying somebody's friends to distract them, paying somebody's housemates and things of that nature, bribing somebody's housemates and friends and co-workers to watch them and stalk them, or this could be happening to you with a supervisor. This could also be, or a boss. This could. Why are they doing that? So when I said this could be happening to you with a supervisor or a boss, why are they doing that? The Six of Pentacles with the Seven of Swords is making plans to make calls, by it to a police, like making plans to call the police, or that could be what you're thinking of earth sign, but something is becoming extreme. That could be what you're thinking, and earth sign and the earth sign energies, or the earth sign energy wants to do. Annoying. So when I hit them, something is annoying. So either they're annoying, either something that they did, either something that caused you, something happened, either something that they did is annoying to you, or the outcome of something that they did is something, is causing some type of annoyance in your personal life. That could be why I hooked up their friends. That could be why you hooked up their friends to do something, or the housemates and things of that nature, or whatever it is that you did. You hooked up someone, you just hooked it is, they don't have to be related to them. I keep getting an Aquarian. They don't have to be related to them, and it could be the Aquarian that's not related to them, but you paid them or you hooked them up to watch the description because something's going on, but need someone to be distracted. So something's going on where you really badly need someone to be distracted. Because the reason for the distraction is because you don't want someone to know what you're doing with an Aries element. Again, business deal. You don't want someone to know that you're doing a business deal with an Aries element there, or a Leo, or an external Sag, but that's concealed. So when I said doing business with an external Sag, that is concealed there. That could be why Taurus annoyed. That could be why a Taurus is annoyed, but something's becoming annoying to you because somebody's becoming aware of that. And how am I going to get my money now? So because somebody's becoming aware of that, you're like, how am I going to get my money now? How am I going to get my money now from the Aquarian? How am I going to get my money to pay the Aquarian? How am I going to give this description properly? How am I going to give this description properly of someone? If it's not anything with you hooking up someone, if it's not anything where you want, like, this could be a situation here where you do business with the earth sign energies, or you don't want to give them back their money, but their money is going to someone else. You don't want to give them back their money, but their money is going to someone else that did them wrong. Their money is going to someone else that did them wrong. However you want to look at the air sign elements doing the earth sign energies wrong. However you want to look at that, but it's your fault that the air sign energies are doing someone wrong, but they're stalking them. So they're stalking them, but something's becoming really annoying with that for some reason. The scary feeling is that you're thinking that someone wants to call the police, but I need them distracted. So I see this is like you're trying to do like a what do you call it? This feels like you're trying to do like a business deal, you're trying to do a secretive business deal with someone. You're trying to do a secretive business deal external from someone that you do a business deal from that you're not supposed to be doing a business deal with. So you're hiring someone that they live with or work with or their coworker or their friend. You're hooking up. You're paying someone that they're tied to or they're not tied to them, or you're just hooking up someone period to distract them because you're just trying to figure out a way to. You're just trying to figure out a way to keep them distracted so that they won't know that so that they won't know that you're involved with shady business, or so that they won't know that you're still doing business, or you do business with an Aries element but using their money. So you're doing business with an Aries element but you're using earth sign energy's money, but that could be the reason for hooking up the air sign element to distract them, but it's not working. So hooking up the air signs to distract them, it's not working. But shady business deal. So the Seven of Swords, Six of Pentacles is that something is a shady business deal. Is the business deal is so shady to the point where the business deal is so shitty to the point where you're involved. You're involved with, okay. Six of Pentacles is that, for example, the Capricorn energy could be your partner, your business partner that you took something from. So their partner, business partner, whatever kind of partner that you took something from. It's Pentacles energy. That's why the Cancer is trying to tell you, give somebody their money back, but money that belongs to the Earth sign energy you're giving it money that you're supposed to give to the Earth sign. You're actually paying an Aquarian energy to watch them and stalk them and giving somebody descriptions of what they look like all the time, just because so you won't get caught, so your ass won't get caught, just so you won't get caught doing something, talking to their partner on the phone, or getting caught with their money, and it's their money and you have it, but you're hooking up people that you're tied to or they're tied to keep them distracted so that they won't find out that you're doing that there. With the Seven of Swords being in the waiting position, but what should I do? So the Seven of Swords, what should I do now, or what should I do, period? But it's not working. So all that that I ran through, whatever is there, it's not working for some reason. You may want to get mystical or using Aquarian. So getting mystical is coming from the Aquarian energy that you keep hooking up all the time. But I keep getting they don't want to do something. They do not want to do something. It doesn't matter how much money you give them, but it's Capricorn. So some type of money that you're giving them, it belongs to the Capricorns. It could be somebody's rent money. It could be somebody's paycheck. It could be somebody's refund. This could be a situation in the workplace where you could be the boss, for example, or the supervisor or manager of some kind. You have somebody's money. So when I ran through that, you have somebody's money, but something's going on where the person that you may not want to. Okay, the person. This is interesting. The person that you're holding their money for them. For some reason, you're holding somebody's money for them and not giving it to them for whatever reason, but going to get caught doing that also. So something's going. When I ran on that example, you may end up getting caught with that. For example, you may end up getting caught with that, or you think an Aquarian energy was caught with that, or they were caught with that kind of stupidness there. It just depends on what's going on. But you could be holding somebody's money, but acts to you're holding somebody's money in the workplace and whatever the setting is in a business deal, you're holding somebody's money for them, but they did not ask you to hold that money, but you're holding. You don't want them to know that you're holding that money. This could be a situation here where somebody has been waiting for a refund or a check or something for a long period of time, but Aquarian has it. So the Aquarian energy has that, but you have the money, or you gave it to the Aquarian, but you don't want someone to know that the Aquarian has it but splurging on it. You don't want someone to know that the Aquarian energy has been splurging on it, but we're going to get caught. So when I said that, we are going to get caught. But you trying to the reason for hooking up someone to distract someone is to stop that exact point there, to stop that from coming to somebody's realization. But it's annoying. So when I said that, it's either the fact that it's coming to someone's realization, it is annoying to you, but it's your fault, or what you're doing with somebody's money. What you're doing with somebody's money is annoying, and they know what you're doing with it. Why don't you just give them the money? Why won't you just give somebody their money? This is a situation here where I'll give you a perfect example. This is a situation here where like okay. This is a situation here where this is interesting. Somebody may pay rent, or somebody may, what do you call that? Somebody may pay bills and things of that nature, or they pay whatever it is that somebody pays. Somebody may pay you for something, but finding out where their money is going. So somebody may pay you for something, but the person that's paying you for something, they're finding out what you're doing with the money that they're dishing out to you all the time, going to Aquarian. That money is going to an Aquarian energy there. And it could be whatever, gas, electric. It's not, for some reason, it's not only going to that. It's going to somebody's splurging habit. And it could be the Aquarian energy splurging habit. With the Seven of Swords being in a waiting position, but are we going to get caught? Every time I say that, are we going to get caught? You're trying to hook up the air sign element to distract the earth signs from coming to their realization. But every time I said it, it's annoying them. Every time I said it, it's starting to annoy them or something. Or something interesting, maybe with a Cancer, something interesting or karmic, maybe going on with you and a Cancer and an Aries element there. But they could be aware of the kind of plan that you have with the Aquarian. They could be aware at multiple Aquarian energies. So you have some type of interesting plan with multiple Aquarian energies, and you could have talked to a Cancerian energy about that, but thinks you should not do that. So the Cancer thinks that may be a foolish idea for you to do. Something is odd. Something is really odd. But why are you doing that also? So somebody's like, why are you doing that? Something interesting, whatever, pick out a situation out of there where one of those scenarios, someone is confused. One of those scenarios, someone is confused and doesn't understand what you're doing or why you're doing something with the Aquarian on the earth signs, or something that you want to take, something that you took from the earth sign, want to give it back. Something that you took from the earth sign, it could be money that you want to give it back. But something, you trying to distract someone. It could be an object. You want to distract someone from that coming to their realization. So you're giving people, or you're hooking up people to distract them, and telling somebody she or he just left the house. They're wearing this, that, and the third, but they're finding out something. So are they going to call the police? As simple as that. Hence the reason for hooking up someone to go watch them, or hooking up multiple people to go watch them. But I'm crazy. So when I said that there's an I'm crazy, or something's going on with a crazy thought that you have, but into why something is the way it is here. Something's really interesting about that for some reason. Okay. Your present has the Wheel of Fortune energy there. You're going to have to leave. So the Wheel of Fortune is that you're going to have to leave a workplace. But for what happened? Something interesting. If it's not a sign, that it's their fault. So something interesting is going on with you in the workplace. But something interesting is going on with you in the workplace. But it's the Earth sign energy's fault for some reason. But I didn't give them back something that belongs to them. So you're thinking that something strange is going on with you in the workplace because you didn't give somebody back their money because somebody's funny. Someone is karmic into what you're doing with someone's money. Something may be karmic into what you're doing with someone's money, or something may be karmically going on with the Aquarian, but they're not well. So something karmic is going on with the Aquarian, but they may not be well, but had someone's money. So because they have someone is karmic there energetically. So because they have somebody's money, they're not feeling well, or something feeling well in the sense where if it's not a physical ailment that they have, not feeling well, like things may not be going well for them in life because they have somebody's money. Things may not be going well for them in life because they're holding on to, or you gave them somebody's money. With the Wheel of Fortune energy being in the present, but I need to fix. So the Wheel of Fortune is that I need to fix. You need to fix the situation that you did here, or the reason explain to somebody's extremely annoyed. So they in the back of their subconscious mind, they're begging your subconscious mind for an explanation, or I get embarrassment also. So you may be embarrassed by something as well, or the Aquarian or the Earth sign energy very embarrassed. So the Earth sign energies may be very embarrassed. Or you're very embarrassed for something that they know. You're very embarrassed for something that they know. That's why the Wheel of Fortune energy is in the present. But what you've been doing with Aquarian. So the Wheel of Fortune in the present is what you've been doing within Aquarian energy. But I heard them talking also. So you may have heard the Aquarian energy talking about the Earth signs, or you're thinking that the Earth sign talking about them all the time. You're thinking that the Aquarian energy may have been talking about the Earth sign energies all the time, or vice versa. But that could be why that's why you're leaving. That could be why you're leaving. Or the Aquarian energy could have relayed something to you that a Capricorn energy was saying, or something that a Taurus said. The Aquarian energy could have relayed that information to you. Hence the reason for the scary feeling from earlier on in the reading. And you're like, I need to leave the house. I need to leave the workplace temporarily. Or I need to get away from Capricorn. I need to get away from a Capricorn, a Cancer, or interfering. So a Cancer is interfering, but their interference is making you look at morals. Their interference is making you look at your morals there. That's why the Wheel of Fortune energy is in the present. Whoever the Cancerian energy is, their love partner, they're another business partner that you also steal from. You may also steal from a Cancer, but somebody may be oblivious to that stealing, or that could be why the Cancer has remorse for the Earth sign energies. But I keep getting they don't like what you're doing though, but they may also not like what you're doing there, because this could be a situation here where you may share something interesting in a business deal that you're doing on the Earth signs with the air sign Aquarian energies there. You may share that with a Cancer, but something may be limited, or you give the Cancerian energy very limited information, but they keep asking. You give them very limited information, but the Cancer keeps asking. The Aries annoying them. So the Aries is annoying the Cancer, hence the reason for why the Cancer keeps asking questions, because whatever questions the Cancer keeps drumming down your ear all the time is actually an Aries element's questions. But what are you going to do with Capricorn? So the Aries element may want to know what you're going to do with the Capricorn, what you're going to do with the Capricorn. And it could have something to do with keeping the Capricorn distracted, or hooking up someone to watch them, or how to get somebody's money, how to use someone's money to pay someone to watch them, or whatever, or how to just use someone's money, period. Or you're giving somebody's money to giving somebody else that they're tied to their money. And something may be crazy about that, but the Aries knows that. So the Aries knows that you do that. The Aries may know you do that, and they're relaying that information to a Cancer. Think something is crazy. So a Cancer may think something is crazy there. It just depends on what's going on. But the Wheel of Fortune is in the present is embarrassment. The Wheel of Fortune in the present is embarrassment. The Wheel of Fortune, and that's why I said someone could be paying you for something, but you may not really need. Somebody may be paying you for something, but their hard-earned cash, they could be finding out where their hard-earned cash is going. But Taurus concealed, so the Taurus may conceal that. Some part of that, the Taurus may conceal some part of how somebody's bill payment, where somebody's bill payment money is going, where somebody's where the rest of somebody's tax return went, where somebody's student loan refund, where those things went. Right, to foolishness. So when I ran through that, something there is going to foolishness. Some percentage of that money that somebody pays to you is going to foolishness. However you want to look at foolishness. It could be going to a foolish person, or somebody that you give it to is foolish. Someone that you give that money to is someone that's foolish there, or somebody's using it foolishly, or sign energies may do that kind of stuff, or they may splurge. That could be why you don't want to give them money. But that's what a Taurus said. So that the Taurus may have said that the Earth sign energy is splurging on external Earth sign energy splurges, or it's a Taurus that splurges, or it's Capricorn, whatever. That could be why you don't want to give them money, or that's why you're the reason you don't want to give somebody money or money back, but you think that they splurge. You think that the Earth sign energy splurges, but whoever you're hooking up to distract them and watch them and stalk them, it could be a situation in the family where you have friends, but you just want to see, you have whatever the setting is, you just want to see how your business partner uses money, or whatever it is, or how they use money, and hooking up someone to watch them and see how they use money. But whoever you're paying to do that watching, they also use money foolishly. Whoever you're paying to do that watching and stalking, they also use the money foolishly. That's why the Wheel of Fortune energy is in the present. Whatever it is, some doesn't make any sense. The future has the King of Pentacles energy there in the future. All right, I'm going to get back to the future in a second, and that could be your Taurus element or another Earth sign male, but I'm going to get back there in a second, Sag. The Eight of Cups energy is, I get house. The Eight of Cups energy and instincts is house. It's water sign energy as well. But Cancer is annoying, or they are annoyed. The Cancer is either the Cancer is annoying or they're annoyed. But Pisces knows something. So a Pisces element that you're tied to knows something, or they know that Cancer bothering you. They know why a Cancerian energy is bothering you. This could be a situation here where the Six of Pentacles with the Seven of Swords is that you may need to give. Okay. Oh, I see what's going on here. This could be, you may have instilled something secretive in a Pisces. There's that. I'll go with the business deal example first. You may have instilled something secretive that you're doing in a business deal to a Pisces, but they relayed something to a Cancer. They end up relaying something to a Cancer. So the Eight of Cups is that the Cancer is becoming aware. The Cancer is becoming aware of something. They're just becoming aware of something interest, some type of business addition that you added on, that you didn't tell them that you added on, or you told the Pisces what you were doing with money. You told the Pisces what you were really doing with money, and that could be what's aggravating the Cancerian energy there, but feels the need to betray you. So that annoying the Cancer, that exact part annoying the Cancer, they feel the need to betray you, or they feel a need, they hook up someone. They feel the need to hook up somebody. That's why I said in your workplace or a business deal or something, someone could have hooked up someone to watch you. Someone could have hooked up someone to watch you, to see what earth sign money, to see what you were doing, to see what you're doing with earth sign energy's money. The Cancer feels betrayed by you, but that's one situation. They feel betrayed by you for whatever reason. They feel betrayed by you. So, or you're not telling them something on purpose. And the Pisces, somehow the Pisces may have relate you. You instilled some type of privacy in the Pisces, and somehow the Pisces relayed that back to a Cancer, and that could be what's aggravating you. But something is going on interesting here. Shouldn't have told Pisces something with the Eight of Cups. So you shouldn't have told the Pisces element something. You shouldn't have told the Pisces the plan that you had on the earth signs. You shouldn't have told the Pisces the plan that you have with the air sign element, doing that to Cancer also. So the plan that you have with the earth sign on the earth sign elements that you're trying to do, I mean, with the air sign elements, you're also doing that interestingness to a Cancerian energy also, but how to keep them quiet. So that could be your way. That could be your way into, that could be your tactic into keeping a Cancerian energy quiet, but they won't stop talking. So the Cancer won't stop talking. The Cancer, not the Cancer, the Cancerian energy that hooked them up also. So the Cancerian energy with them not stopping talking, you may have hooked them up also to distract the earth signs, or they're finding out something that you're doing with their cut. They're finding out something that you're doing with their cut of money. Their cut of money may be going to in addition to the earth signs, their cut of money is also going to the Aquarian energy there, but they use it foolishly. So every time I say that, they use it foolishly. The Aquarian energy uses it foolishly, but Libra intervening. So the Aquarian energy using some type of money that belongs to a Cancer and earth sign, the Aquarian energy using some type of money foolishly, and a Libra is finding out information about that as well, but they may feel the need to protect Capricorn. They may feel the need to protect a Capricorn energy there. But why? So you may not understand why a Libra wants to help a Capricorn, or that could be secretive information that the Aquarian energy has, but they're not, that may be secretive information that the Aquarian energy has, that a Libra has that kind of thought. That could be, that part you may not know. With the Seven of Swords and the Eight of Cups energy there. For some, it's Eight of Cups because Libra's involvement. It's Eight of Cups also because of a Libra's involvement. You don't know how heavily a Libra is involved there. But they may be secretively involved because of an Aquarian, but they protect the Capricorn energy. That could be why the Six of Pentacles energy is there. Or you didn't know someone had some type of protection. It just depends on what's going on. You know what I mean? Whatever. Your accomplishment has the Five of Wands energy right next to the Six of Pentacles. The arguing with a Sag. So the Five of Wands next to the Six of Pentacles is that you feel the need to argue with an external Sag. You're arguing with Aries elements there about money. You're arguing with Sag and Aries elements about money. But where's the Leo? So you're arguing with them. If it's not only about money or giving money to an earth sign and giving the earth sign energy back their money that an Aquarian received, giving them back their money that an Aquarian energy received. Cancer's annoyed by that. Pisces knows that you did that kind of secretive hookup, but it's stupid. So Pisces knows that you did that kind of secretive hookup, but something is stupid about that hookup. It just depends on what's going on. The Five of Wands. You're arguing with the external fire sign, and think you should stop doing something. The Five of Wands is that the external fire sign energy that you do business with, that you work with, that you live with, whatever. They think that you should stop doing something on the earth signs. They think that something is going on here with neurosis also. So when I said that something is going on here with neurosis, I keep getting like not only for you, but I was getting neurosis like stuff for Virgo's reading as well. Neurosis is like neurosis is an extreme form of anxiety, but Aries may have neurosis. That could be where the argument, but becoming nervous around the earth signs. They're becoming nervous around the earth sign energy for some reason. Their nervousness is not anxiety. Their nervousness is neurosis. It's an extreme form of anxiety. You could be the Five of Wands is that you may need to accompany someone to the doctor and things of that nature. You may need to do that with with the Aries element. You may need to do that with them, but they don't think they need to go. So you may need to do that with the Aries, but they think that they don't need to go. They think that they're okay, but they're not okay for some reason. But Aquarian energy has information on that also. So the Aquarian energy has information on neurosis behavior that Aries has, or external, or do you have neurosis energy? Do you have neurosis like behavior going on here? But in a business deal, so you may think that you have, or someone may think that you have. Somebody thinking that you have is somebody either thinking you have. Someone may either think that you have neurosis, or someone may think that you're developing it because of a business deal, or hooking up the Aquarian. So someone may think that you're developing it, or you have it because of some type of action, some type of strange action that you're taking with an Aquarian energy. But how am I going to protect a business deal? So you're doing that with an Aquarian because you're trying to understand or figure out a way to protect a business deal. But the way you're trying to protect a business deal looking like anxiety. The way you're trying to protect a business deal is looking like anxiety to somebody or somebody's. It's looking like anxiety to the earth signs. It's looking like anxiety to Cancer, or it's the Aries element that has anxiety, but they may have extreme anxiety, and it's that their anxiety may be bleeding into your life. That could be why they want you to pull away from someone, but you may be trying to pull away from or leave them alone, period. You may be trying to pull away from the earth signs or leave them alone, period. That's what that Cancer asks you to do. But something's going on scary with you trying to pull away from them for some reason. But think someone's going to betray you. So you think someone is going to betray you, hence the reason for hooking up the Aquarian energy. But what are they wearing? What are they wearing on this day? Can you figure out? Can you find someone to go follow them down the street to see where they're going? What building are they walking into? Is that his or her workplace? But it's becoming extreme. So I ran through those examples. It's becoming extreme. Someone could be doing this with you, but I get Aries. And Aries element may be doing this with you. Is an Aries element doing this to Capricorn? The Aries element may be doing that to a Capricorn energy there. But them doing that is silly. Them doing that is, for one, is silly. And two, it's looking like neurosis-like behavior. With the Five of Wands right next to the Six of Pentacles energy. But I want to stop seeing. So Five of Wands next to the Six of Pentacles, I want to stop seeing the earth signs. I want to stop bothering them. I want to stop talking about them. Cancer thinks so. So the Cancer thinks you should stop talking about them or thinking about them being something that's psychological, into something that's harping on something. Something that's becoming psychological into you, harping on something that they did or they do or they know, or thinking that whatever you think that they want to betray you, because the reason for that is because they know the mystical Aquarian also. So they know about a mystical Aquarian, or something is important about the mystical hyphen attached to the Aquarian energy, or it's just them finding out that the Aquarian has part of their money. Them finding out the Aquarian has parts of their money, and that part of that money is something foolish about the way part of that money is being spent. With the Eight of Cups energy being an instinct, uncomfortable. The Eight of Cups energy and instinct, something is making you really uncomfortable about a house, about a workplace, about a business deal. Something's making you really uncomfortable there. But what you're doing to someone that you live with. So the uncomfortableness could be what you're doing to someone that you live with, someone that you work with, a friend that you have, a lover, but a business partner, something that you're doing to them, they're finding out, or somebody that you're tied to is relaying stuff to them, or you think so, but Aquarian betrayed. So with a Cancer, and Aquarian betrayed you by relaying that back, by relaying something secretive that you did to the earth sign energies. That's why the Wheel of Fortune is in the present, disappear. The Wheel of Fortune is in the present because you're thinking that you want to disappear from someone permanently, or just disappear knowledge. You want to disappear because of the knowledge that someone has, or someone may be trying to disappear from you because you're finding out something by your workplace. Something interesting is going on in your workplace, and you're finding out something is really you're finding out that something is really interesting going on with people watching you in your workplace by what happened to your money also. So something interesting is going on with your money in the workplace, and those elements I ran through may have information on what Aries has it. So money that belongs to you in a business deal or workplace, and Aries element has the money, but you could be finding out what the hell the Aries element may have hooked up an Aquarian energy to watch you and stalk you, to monitor you, to make sure you don't find out what they did with your money. It just depends on what's going on with the Wheel of Fortune energy. That I feel betrayed. Wheel of Fortune is I feel betrayed. Eight of Cups. I'm uncomfortable. I feel betrayed. I feel uncomfortable with this betrayal. Capricorn energy, the Taurus, they feel uncomfortable with this betrayal. The Aquarian energy floating in space. The Aquarian energy is floating in space. However you want to look at floating in space, they're just floating in space. The floating in space analogy is like obliviousness, or it's like don't care, like floating in space with them almost. They're floating in space because they receive what you give them. They openly receive what you give them, but it's not good. So something that you give them, it's the reason to why you're giving them something is not good, and it's somebody's money, something that a thing, somebody's object, somebody's like something, whatever it is, information that let them hold. It's somebody's information that you let that energy hold. Libra intervening needs to feel the need to call the police. A Libra may feel the need to call the police, and Libra protects the Capricorn and Taurus element or sign. The Libra protects all the time. The Libra protects them all the time. You know, giving the Aquarian energy somebody's information to hold. Why are you doing that? So somebody's like, Cancer is like, why are you doing that? Aries doesn't care also. So Aries may not care that you gave that you gave the Aquarian energy or sign energy information. The Aries element may not care, but I'm becoming nervous. The Aries, just them, the lackadaisical and the nonchalant and the not caring is going to come back and bite somebody in the ass. That kind of nonchalant behavior is going to bite somebody somewhere. With the Wheel of Fortune energy being in the present. Okay, but clear up something quickly. So either somebody needs to clear up something with you quickly. By the Aries needs to clear up something with you quickly. You need to clear up something quickly with a Cancer, but they're starting to catch on. So some craziness that you did with a Cancer, they're starting to catch on. The secretive plans and things that nature, trying to have an affair. So the secretive plans and things that nature, you're just trying to have an affair. You're trying to have a secretive business affair. You're trying to have an affair. You're trying to have a separate affair. You're trying to have an affair. Cancer could be your partner. You're trying to have an affair, or something's going on with the Earth sign energy. They're your business partners or your lovers or whatever. You're trying to have an affair, or that whoever the Earth sign energies are. However you want to look at affair, secretive affair, love affair, business. Right, with Aries, you're trying to have that with an Aries element. And you're paying the Aquarian energy to watch. You're paying the Aquarian. Why? I keep getting. Why are you doing that? I keep getting why is that either either something crazy is going on like that with you and somebody's doing that to you. Cancer could be doing that to you, but I didn't know. A Cancer could be doing that to you, but you didn't know. Aries could be doing that to you, but don't want you to see Capricorn. The Aries may be doing that to you. They may not want you to see a Capricorn. And the Taurus is annoyed by that foolishness of an interaction. Then in a situation here where hooking up Aquarian energies to distract the Earth signs, it's not working. So that some foolishness there is not working. Or somebody's finding out where their hard-earned cash is going. And their hard-earned cash is going to foolishness. With the Wheel of Fortune energy and being in the present, and all that affairs and secrecy and that happening to you, and that coming to light in your mind or somebody else's mind or somebody else's, however many else's, somebody else's mind. Something's going on with neurosis and anxiety and things of that nature. You have it. Aries feels like they're developing it, or because of you. Aries may feel like they're developing it because of you. Or something that you did, or something that is happening to you, maybe making you nervous, or somebody watching you all the time and hooking up people to give you descriptions. I didn't know that was happening. Hooking up somebody doing this to you, hooking up people, someone external hooking up people to get descriptions of you is making you nervous. You may not understand. 8 of Cups, someone's uncomfortable. Here's the reason for the neurosis and anxiety. You're starting to find out things because of an Aquarian. You're starting to find out things because of an Aquarian. This could be a situation also. If it's not only hook up the Aquarian, watch Capricorn. If it's not only hook up the Aquarian and watch a Capricorn energy foolishly, then there's a situation here where you just cooked up the Aquarian energy to watch, to keep an eye on your private stuff or your private life that you have with the Aries. You just hooked up someone to keep an eye on your private life or your private business affairs and love affairs that you have going on with the Aries and the Cancers and whoever in the Earth sign energy. You just hooked up someone to protect that. But something there isn't working. And because it's not working, it's making you feel really nervous. It's making somebody nervous, whatever it is. Or something coming to somebody's attention or awareness is making you nervous. It just depends on what's going on there. Okay. And people finding out what you're doing with their money, or you finding out where your money is going, or somebody's not telling you what you're doing with money. You're not telling someone what you're doing with their pay. Whatever it is. It's crazy. Or you just hooked up someone to protect your business or your home, whatever it is. Something's weird though. The Chariot energy is in the mentality there. No, sorry, not the Chariot. The spiritual self has the Chariot energy, but I need to lead. So the spiritual self has the Chariot, and you're making plans. The Seven of Swords right next to the Chariot is that you need to lead. It's also the sign of Cancer. You could be calling them. So you feel like you need to call a Cancer there. You feel like you need to call a Cancer. The Eight of Cups and your instincts may be not hearing, but they cut off their phone, or they may have turned their phone off from you, but don't want to hear from you also. They may not want to hear from you also. So if you have a business partner, if you have a love partner that's a Cancer, someone's going on with having a love partner, business partner that's a Cancer. Something's going on. The Six of Pentacles and the Five of Wands and all the other energies here. This is like trying to conceal something from them, or you have a secret. You're having an affair separate from your partner. Could be one of your partners could be a Cancerian energy, but you're concealing something from them all the time. So the Eight of Cups, they themselves hooked up somebody to watch you. They themselves may have just hooked up someone to watch you. They hooked up someone to watch you in your workplace. Hook it up. It could be the air signs, or it's a Pisces that they hooked up to do that, or it's an Aries element that is giving them a description of what you have on. However you want to, giving somebody a description of what building or house you're walking into, but what building or house you're walking into, what workplace, where your workplace is, where you're going after you leave work, right? To Aries. So you may be going to an Aries element place after you leave work. And a Cancerian energy knows that, or whoever you're going to, wherever you're going. So you're trying to protect. You're trying to heavily protect where you're going. Okay, you're tied to the Earth sign energies, but you don't want them to know, or the Cancer, you don't want them to know that you're having affairs or you're cheating, or something's going on with money and what you do with their money, or whatever business deals and love partnerships of that nature. You're trying to conceal that by hooking up someone to distract them, but something there isn't working. But something here, something is going on here also. Something is going on here also with someone doing this to you because you didn't call them back. Someone could be doing this to you because you didn't call them back. Cancer could be doing that to you, or sign could be doing that to you, or the Aries element, but with them. You're with the Aries element. That's the reason for hooking up the Aquarian energy, because you don't want the Earth sign energies. You don't want the Earth sign energies to know that you're going to the Aries element's place, that you're going to the Cancer's place, that you do a secretive business deal with a Cancer and another Sag, and whatever it is there, or you do that kind of secretiveness with the Aries element, but they keep calling you. So the Aries make something's going on with them. They keep calling you all the time. They may keep calling you. The spiritual self with the Chariot right next to the Seven of Swords, nervousness. The Chariot next to the Seven of Swords is nervousness. Something's going on with nervousness with the Chariot and your spiritual self, but the nervousness is like this is like a paralysis kind of feeling that you have. If the Chariot is in your spiritual self, something may be going on with you with paralysis, like that feeling of the paralysis, like sleep paralysis, or what do you call that? Figuratively, metaphorically, like something's going on with paralysis, not being able to move because somebody's finding out something. That feeling, neurosis, paralysis combined, not being able to move or talk because somebody's finding out something that you've been doing. And that's what's causing the fear. But should I call the Aquarian? So that's causing fear, and you think you should call the Aquarian. But earlier on, I did get mystical Aquarian, but no point. There's no point to them being mystical for some reason. For some reason, there's no point. The idea of them being mystical is that they protecting business deal. The idea of them being mystical is that they may utilize something, you hook them up, or they utilize something mystically to protect a business deal that you have going on with them. or to stop the earth sign energies for seeing, but something isn't working about that. It just depends on what's going on, or something's going on interesting with the Cancer, or hiding from. You're just trying to hide from them, and you're going to an Aries place, or something's going on, but you don't want the earth sign energies to know that you do that, and that's the reason for finding someone that they're tied to keep them distracted. But that's what that could be. That could also be what you did with a Cancerian energy. That could be what you also did with a Cancer, or a Cancer is doing that to you, but thinks you deserve that. So a Cancer thinks that you deserve that kind of hooking up people and the stalking and descriptions and things of that nature. Or something's going on here with paranoia also. Something's going on. You make someone's going on with paranoia. So you may be, if someone isn't doing this to you and you're doing this to someone else, that the idea of that could be making you paranoid. Or you may be thinking that someone hooked up someone. You may be thinking that someone hooked up someone to watch you, or to see what you're doing, to see what you have on, so that they could, so that whoever they hook up, so that they could spot you in the crowd. But that's making me nervous. So spotting you in the crowd is making you nervous, or you thinking that's a partner that you have, that you're doing something shady to, a business partner, love partner, something shady that you're doing to them. You're thinking that they want to betray you in that way by hooking up their friend to do that, or their friend or their coworker or their business partner is taking it upon themselves to do that. So either you did that with the air sign element. That's why I said Libra. The Libra being tied to the earth sign energies, they protect them. And the Libra, the Libra is doing that with the Aquarian. But something is betrayal like, because the same Aquarian energy that protects Capricorn, the same Aquarian energy that protects a Capricorn deals with a Libra that is conducting a private investigation. They deal with a Libra that is also conducting a private investigation. And that is making you nervous, and something is betrayal about that also. Wow. Whew. The mentality has the Eight of Swords and calling Aquarian. So the Eight of Swords is calling the Aquarian. But why aren't they answering? Eight of Cups, Eight of Swords. What, two eights here? It is August. Why aren't they answering? Something's interesting with them not answering for some reason. They're not answering the phone, but trying to dodge also. So they may be trying to dodge you, dodge your questions, dodge your you're trying to gather information that you cooked them up to collect. You're trying to gather. They don't want to do that. So you know intuitively, you know that they don't want to. They could be right by their phone, just not answering. They could be right by their phone, but they're not answering you. Are you right by your phone and you're not answering this? They want money. You could be right by your phone and you're not answering them because you know that they want money, but you don't have enough money. That could be why they took money from someone. That could be why they took money from the earth sign energy as well. But it's a business deal. So you're trying, something that's going on here, something is secretive that is going on, but someone may not know that something is a business deal. Somebody may not know that something is a secretive business deal, or something is really shady about a business deal, but something is really concealed about a bit. The business deal is, like I said, like I said from earlier on in the reading, the business deal is so shady to the point where the business deal is so shady to the point where somebody doesn't even realize that something is like an underground business deal. But whatever, somebody doesn't realize that. The earth signs may not realize that. You think that they don't, or that's coming to their realization because of a Cancer. That's coming to their realization because of a Cancer. Something that a Cancer said, did, but got in contact with. So when I said something that Cancer said or did, they got in contact with the Aquarian. They got in contact with the earth signs. But that could be what's making you nervous. But I hooked them up. So that you hook those elements up. You hook them up. Whatever. But they're not trying to answer you, or you're not trying to answer them because they're asking for money that you don't have. But wait till my next paycheck. So when I said you don't have the money to give them, there's a wait till my next paycheck so I could give you the damn money. Wait for my next paycheck. Don't take any money from them. Wait for my damn paycheck to come in first, and then I'll pay you. You know, that could be what you did with the Cancer, but they may have done something anyway, or that's what you did with the Aquarian energy, but they're annoying. So that could be what you did with the Aquarian, but they're annoying, or they are annoyed, you know, by a lack of pay or prompt pay or giving something to them on time. They don't have a right to be annoyed by that. So they may not have a right to be annoyed by that there, you know, whatever. Someone's annoying. The Nine of Pentacles energy is what's changing there. The Nine of Pentacles is what's changing in your position there. That nine, like I said, wait to my next paycheck. That it's a nine. So you may not, the next time you get paid, like every 2 weeks or something, the next time you get paid probably won't even be until September, whatever, however you get paid by your job. Someone's gone. You may need to wait till September to give somebody back their money. You may need to wait till September to give somebody back their money. Does somebody need to wait till damn September to give you back time and money? I need to reveal something also. Something may need to get revealed in September about something that's happening here, you know? Or somebody may think that you need to, or signs. Someone may think that you need to apologize to the earth sign energies or giving them back their money. They're finding out interesting things. Or you're finding out interesting things. That's why I left a job. You're finding out interesting things. That's why you left a job. Or so you're thinking that you're going to need to leave a job this month. It's these 2 8 cards. Somebody is uncomfortable in a workplace, stealing workplace. Somebody is uncomfortable with a stealing workplace. You didn't know your workplace was stealing. You didn't know people in your workplace conducting a private investigation. You didn't know that people in your workplace were conducting a private investigation. Like I said earlier on, you're like, why are they doing that? So somebody hooked up a private investigation on you, and in turn, you also hooked up a private investigation on the person that may be responsible for the reason to why a private investigation is on you, period. It just depends on what's going on with the Nine of Pentacles energy there. And you're trying to tell someone, wait till my next paycheck so you could find out the reason into why this is happening to me in my damn job. Wait till my next paycheck first. But Cancer are annoying. So the Cancerian energy may be annoying about that. Or the Aquarian. It just depends on what's going on. Jeez, there's a lot. Resolution has the Judgment energy going towards the King of Pentacles energy there, but where are they? So where's the King of Pentacles is typically a Taurus. Where's the Taurus male? You know, but they have my money. So the Judgment going towards the King of Pentacles, they have your money, but not gonna give you. They're not gonna give you some type of money until you say something, reveal something. I had stopped doing something also. So they're not gonna give you money until you stop doing something. Or are you not going to give them money until they stop doing something? It just depends on something that they're doing something that they're doing may be disturbing something that you have going on, business deal, love partnership, whatever. Something that they did to an Aries. Something that they did or they want to do to an Aries element it's disturbing. That could be why you hooked up the Aquarian energy. That could be why you hooked up the Aquarian to find out what a Taurus was doing. To find out what a Taurus element was doing. But the reason for that is because you don't want, that's why earth sign money. You don't want them, the earth sign, the Taurus, whichever, Capricorn, you don't want them to know what you've been doing with their money. And you don't want them to know what you've been doing with their money, but it was not an Aquarian. It was not an, sorry. It was not an Aquarian. That it's just a Taurus. Excuse me. That it's just a Taurus element. Woo. Excuse me. That they're trying to deprive you of funds and things of that nature. Or you may be doing that with them. It just depends on what's going on there, Sagittarius. Okay? But that has something to do with them being annoyed what you're doing to a Capricorn or not giving them money and things of that nature. Okay? Sorry about that last part. All right, let me look for an outcome before I go into a coughing fit. The Knight of Swords energy is air sign element. I mean, that's why I said waiting on them for a call, not answering. You're waiting on them for a call, but they're not answering. Whatever air sign, a Libra, they're involved with Capricorn. They are not involved with you also. Or it's the Aquarian energy that you're trying to wait on. Or the Aquarian energy, you're waiting on them to call you, contact you, vice versa, get information on what a Taurus did. And it's the reason for why an Aries element has neurosis. Or why the Aries acting erratically. Why the Aries is acting erratically. You know, but they could have conducted their own the Taurus could have conducted their own private investigation, but the betrayal is coming from the fact that The fact that whoever you hooked up to watch them, they're helping each other. Whoever you hooked up to watch them, you're finding out that who you've been paying to watch them, they're helping each other. They're helping each other. Nine of Swords energy and the outcome. We look for another outcome here. The Eight of Wands. Am I gonna have to travel to or with or whatever? You're thinking that something's wrong with police report also. So Eight of Wands, then of Swords, something's wrong with a police report also. And something interesting is going on here, and because somebody's finding out something, but I get Aries. So the Aries element is finding out something, or something happened to them because of a Taurus element. Something that Taurus did, or a call that Taurus made. That could be why you hooked up. That could be why you hooked up the Aquarian to watch the Taurus, find out what the Taurus was doing, where they were going. But behind the scenes, the Aquarian is helping the Taurus at the same time, but you're also giving somebody money. You don't know that they're betraying you. You don't know that they're betraying you in that way. You know, and you're in your job. And you're like, why are people watching me like that? Why are writing down descriptions of you? Why is somebody writing down a description of you? Why are you hooking up someone to write down a description of a building or where somebody's going in transportation? Why are you writing down license plates? Why are you hooking up an Aquarian to do that? Why are you hooking up the Aquarian to do that? Where somebody's going? What car are they getting into? Buildings. What somebody's wearing, this, that, and the third, or somebody's doing that to you because you didn't give them their money back, you know, or your job is conducting a private investigation because of the Earth signs, or something that Taurus did to an Aries, it disturbs something. Something that Taurus did to an Aries is disturbing something here. All right, all right. Let me know how it resonates, Sag. Be well. Take care. Bye.